Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of The Witcher 3. We just had a very interesting storyline in dealing with a Tyromancer, which, as best I can figure, is a cheese alchemist, magician, cheese magician. Uh, so maybe he'll come back in the storyline at a future point, but for now, we don't have any more to do with him. We found a sword that was under our level for doing the quest. We got 15 experience, uh, and we got some new designs. And the diagrams, we do need them because within the diagrams we will uh, be able to get more upgrades. Alright, let's see. We're looking for another piece. The Slaughter Essential. Pearls of the North. What happened here? What's the deal with this? I'm gonna have a room. It's gonna have your bedroom side by side. Okay, that's a weird way to design a house. So I think I need to either be lower, no, not higher, or outside of this building. We are looking for the steel sword upgrade. Here we go, we see a wolf carved in here. I didn't realize that they were just hiding things in the city. Just in buildings. That really puts a whole different spin on things. It's like a secret brick to open the gate. Or secret doorway. Enhanced feline trousers. And so this, where does this go? Where do these things go? Do we even know? My curiosity has the best of me. So this one's locked, a key is required. We saw no key. Perhaps they intended for these things to be, for there to be a rich sewer system, and then they thought the better to not do that. This is like the library. No, this is the inside the house of the Emperor that Horson Jr. was in. Interesting. Locked key is required. So this was, I think, a different way we could have entered. That house. But it didn't let us exit from that side. Because I tried that. Just tempting fates here that I will. Come on, where's the exit? Here we are. Tempting fate, trying to run to a fast travel location. No tempting fate that I'm gonna become overburdened yet again. So Geralt is naming all these swords, I guess himself, unless the stories or the notes are saying the name of the sword.
Redania.
It's an interesting skill to have. I'm just gonna run here, then run here, then run there. Instead of actually fast traveling, since there is no fast travel positions that seem to be unlocked between these sections. Big bridge. We could jump off the side of this bridge. That'd probably be about as high of a dive as we've ever done.
To death on 3 pounds.
Fuck.
Crawl back
Got a
up
pass.
your rock.
You don't need a pass. We're from Novigrad. 8 generations of war.
Ow!
And so, if we think about
Long live ancestry.
the fact that we haven't seen a kid in this area in quite a while.
You'll choke to death
No,
on 3
not in this
pounds.
area. We haven't seen a kid in this game for quite a while. But then we were seeing several things where we ran into kids in Velen. If they had just done a little bit of a better job to spread out when we saw kids, we wouldn't have run into the situation back then where a Stonecutters settlement, we realized very quickly that all the kid animations are too repetitive. Entire cities we haven't been to, entire sections. We're barely even getting to them now, just because we're trying to play thoroughly. Was there a vast difference in... Alright, this was the Devil's Pit quest thing. We were here just a couple episodes ago, weren't we? No, this is a different one. It looks like.
Not another step, or there'll be one corpse more.
Listen, behind you.
If you think I'm gonna fall for... Oh, you fucker. Arms! To arms! Monsters are coming! Thank you. If not for you, that would have been the end of us. Sure as spring.
10 experience points for saving those guys' lives. Let's see. No nest or anything over here? Enhanced feline gauntlets. That's an interesting way to do a story too. It's just they start off accusing you, you just run, you say behind you. There actually are monsters behind them. New marker, quarry, alright. It's nice. Fast travel to the next location. if there's any more quests or anything more towards about that quest. We don't know. Here we will go to this city. Oh, I thought this was the safe city. I guess it wasn't. Oh well, I'll just ignore those guys. Both of those cities are full of monsters. Possibly because of my fault. We haven't seen that story path scenario finish any story paths lately. So it seems like it's only gonna happen a few times in the game. I kind of prefer it didn't happen at all at that rate. It has, when it gets implemented, when it says this and this were all connected and you didn't, and ha ha ha, you had no chance of ever figuring out that they would be connected. It says it like right as you get the quest done. What is this? This is the pig one, right? I could have sworn we were all about that area. How could we have missed a piece of loot here? Must have been distracted. Was probably upset by the small amount of experience these quests were getting us once I started realizing how that was going. So let's see, we have nothing that's close to our level here. How many quests have we failed? 1, 2, 3. And the Cave of Dreams is questionable as to why I failed that. So are we on to Witcher contracts now? Mysterious tracks. I think it is kind of cool you have to put your torch away if you want to do a strong attack. But they needed to put a pop-up message going, you need both hands to do a strong attack. Because I could see a lot of people just being confused as to why is this not working? Next quest is where? Here? This community board is just written over and torn up now. Interesting. Talk to the old man. Talk to this guy.
We're simple folk who seek no quarrels.
Talk to this guy.
Oh, aye.
Hear about the contract. Any idea what this monster is?
Nay, but proper huge it must be. Slaughtered no less than a dozen wolves, ripped their guts out, but left lots uneaten. Means malice rules it, makes it kill. Howls and bellows, nights something fierce. Folk are afeard to venture into the woods, though hunger grips the village.
I'm not gonna negotiate.
Fine, I'll take care of it.
Fortune smiled upon us when it brought you here. Good hunting to ye.
Search the forest using our witcher skills. You think it's another werewolf? We've had one werewolf story, and then one werewolf with Little Red that we let her just kill that one guy. Which is probably the wrong thing to do.
Monster wiped out the whole pack. Big. Really big.
Is this the right direction? Yeah, that looks a little too big to be a werewolf. What is this thing gonna be? Up the tree?
Left a lot of fur when it rubbed against the trunk. Scent's still there.
What is the scent? I don't see the scent.
Left a lot of fur when it rubbed against the trunk. Scent's still there.
Follow the scent. Here's the scent. Okay. Didn't start close enough to the tree, the scent. Gee, that looks like an animal. Or a rock.
Stinks like fiend shit. Right. Old and dried out. Fiend's been around a while. Gotta find another way.
Find a way into the cave. Fighting a fiend in a cave, or... Where was the cave?
Stinks like fiend shit. Right. Old and dried out. Fiend's been around a while.
So we're running around in circles here, trying to find and figure out what it wants us to do. It wants us to get in the cave. Are we somewhere near an entrance? Perhaps. Anything that would make any sense at all. Just kind of wandering around. Anybody got a clue? You ever feel like you just get lost in games? I do sometimes. It's just like, and it's almost always you can't see it. It's the solution's right there in front of your face, but you just can't see it. Let's follow the scent. Scent wants us in this cave. And so find another way in that cave. I mean, I can get up there just fine. But can I get down in the cave? No. New marker entrance, here it is. Do I just jump down? Guess I do. Ooh, so we're gonna take on a fiend. I'm gonna meditate, since I can. Play it smart and not have to reload. I mean, there's a fiend right there. Explore the cave using a Witcher senses. What's there to explore? The fiend is asleep over there. I got eggs. There's nothing else that can be done.
Died recently. Wonder what killed it.
Interesting. Something killed the
Tufts
fiend.
of blood-caked fur. Second beast was a different color.
Oh. So it's a second beast.
Paw prints. Fight lasted a while. Both lost loads of blood.
Ooh.
Another trail. Track's too small for a fiend, though. Not short. It's gotta be. Probably competed for territory with a fiend. Have to lure him here somehow.
Prepare some bait based on the alchemy formula. New bestiary thing. Let's see. Well, we can make a green mutagen, which that's nice, and a red mutagen, which that's nice. Let's see. Let's see. It will probably be way at the bottom at the quest ones. Yep. Short lure required fiend dung and crow's eyes, which easy enough to make. Do we equip it? All kinds of new books to read. Pretend like we read them. And let's see. Item is needed to complete quest. We will equip it. some new junk and some new collectible things to sell. But we needed to look at the bestiary and see what the new type of, what a chort is. Okay. Devil's Puffball and Relic Oil. Relic Oil is somewhere over here. Beast Oil. Relic Oil. We don't have any upgraded. And then Devil's Puffball. Enhanced Devil's Puffball. Put that there. Pour the bait. You have a new quest item. Prepare for it by placing it into a slot and then using right bump. Wow, it is really late in the game for them to be telling me this, but whatever. We'll prepare that. Pour it on the ground around the hill. So is there a way down here without killing ourselves? Yep, that way. Anywhere? I guess just anywhere. That's
Done. Ought to attract the Choit's attention.
we really don't do a lot of this. This is what being a Witcher is all about, I feel like. And we really don't do as much of this as you would think you should. Each one's very unique, each one is cool side quest. But I think we could stand to
Snow
do
is 5 miles away.
each creature 3 or 4 times throughout the game instead of just once.
Beast's sure to show. Just gotta wait in the cave.
So we gotta find the entrance again, which fortunately is marked. So we can just jump down and hurt ourselves again. Jump down and nearly die.
Come on. As bandits and felons say, I'll make remains of you.
Wow. When did it last save? Did it save right then when that started?
Beast's sure to show. Just gotta wait in the cave.
This is bad. Just real bad entrance design. There's no ladder. There's nothing here. It is fall, hurt yourself, then at most I can meditate here, and then fall and hurt myself again. Maybe I can avoid hurting myself too much. I mean, talk about unfair. You could easily have gotten into a system of being stuck.
Bandits and felons say,
Let's
I'll
see.
make remains of you.
Is that the Devil's Puffball? No, that's the Devil's Puffball. And then Quinn, and then just start slicing them. Poisoned. guy's tough. The devil's puffball is poison. I forgot. So I'm poisoning myself in the middle of this. Alright, I'm out of devil's puffballs. Barely doing anything there. Toxicity is too high. One more hit. Take a trophy. We didn't need this scene. This scene, in every single game, that scene exists. It does not need to exist. It needs to go away. Nobody wants to slow down their gameplay watching somebody gut or cut off the head of an animal or whatever. And I'm not even saying as a animal rights activist or anything like that. I'm just saying from the perspective as a gamer, nobody wants to see that. Just show me the loot screen, let me pick up the stuff and move on. Play a little song if you're gonna say play a couple notes and put something on the screen. You got a new trophy or something like that. But don't fade to black. When you fade to black, that's 3 seconds. When you show an animation, that's at least a few more seconds, and then you fade back into the game. That's a few more seconds. You're talking what could easily be 10 seconds of gameplay taken away from control of the player, and you never want to take the gameplay away from the player very much.
The chort was prowling the nearby forest, found itself competing for territory with a fiend, so it turned aggressive.
A chort? Fiend? Why they be bothering us? Think more'll come? Think they've done made a pact to take our village?
Doubt it, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes open, see if there's anything else out there.
Cheers then, Witcher. Here, take the purse. All the folk of the village chipped in.
Thanks. Take care now.
Mysterious truck. Completed. How many crowns did we get? 400 experience? Wow. 193 crowns. I think we got a lot more experience there. By not negotiating. I'm never negotiating again. There's really no reason to anyways. So we got a level 22 contract here. And then a 24 for doors slamming shut. But I think we may skip that. Because then we start getting into 26 here. And which, you know, we could probably do both of those. Actually, let me think about it. We may do those quests and push ourselves a little bit to the limit. Let's see. The mystery of deal with the ghouls prowling the village. Okay. Is that it? Oh, well, they are pretty high level, 23. Yeah. This is not going as smoothly as I would like. It's not really difficult.
Anyone there? You can come out. It's safe now.
A witcher.
What happened?
Nilfgaardians came plundering, looking for valuables, as if we was rich.
Who killed them? Couldn't have been you.
I don't know. Must have been those beasts you slaughtered.
You're lying badly.
Something stinks, and I don't mean the corpses.
Was how it was. Why dwell on it?
You're hiding something. Gonna find out what it is.
There's naught here. Black ones didn't even find anything.
Out of my way.
Explore the village. Yeah, something's fishy about this.
Wasn't a fair fight. Didn't stand a chance.
Something fishy. About them being able to summon creatures to their defense.
Jaws strong enough to crush armor. Thrown to the ground with great force. Internal hemorrhaging. Scent of blood still strong. Gotta follow it.
Follow the scent of blood. Oops. Thought I wanted to fast travel. What's the scent of blood? Doesn't continue. Now it must go the other direction then. In here.
There's nothing there.
Tracks lead to this house. What happened here?
What do you mean? What happened?
You're all still in danger, and only I can help. I'm the only one who can rid you of this threat.
What do I know?
Listen, you. If you don't tell me everything you know, you could all die. Understand? Is that a burden you can live with?
There's tunnels beneath the village.
Tunnels.
Elven ruins. We scavenge them for trinkets, small treasures. Sell them to Novigrad merchants. No one expected anything bad to come of it. We dug through some rubble. Found a chamber. The beast slept inside. We felled the prop so the ceiling had to collapse. Didn't bury the monster, though.
What did the monster look like?
'Twere dark down below. Couldn't see.
So how'd it kill the Nilfgaardians?
I ran. Couldn't watch it happen.
Give me the key to the door.
You'd go in.
No. Want to pour wax through its head, tell you your fortune. Now give me the key. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You dug through to the monster's lair, then buried the entrance, but the Nilfgaardians opened it again to look for treasure. Beast killed the Black Ones and returned to its lair. You wanted to bury the corpses, but their stench lured ghouls to the village. Now I'm here. Sound about right?
'Tis as you say. Yes.
I'm going down there. If I'm gone long, run. Barring the door, nailing it shut resolves nothing. There are other ways out of the tunnels. Gotta be.
Explore the tunnels.
Planks can be lifted.
Anything else in this building? Nope. Down we go. What kind of beast is it, do we think? It's big, it's powerful.
Armor pierced. Arteries torn open. An Ekimara. Hibernated here till the villagers woke it.
Find and kill the Ekimara. What's an Ekimara? Let's check the bestiary. Nope, it's not Coast 1. It's not that. It's not an Elementa. Relics. Nope. Vampires. Ekimara. Devil's Puffball, Vampire Oil, and Igni. Alright. So, superior vampire oil, and a little bit of meditation, and we should be good to go. Falls. Oh, we fought on the east, I believe. That's moon dust. Skip. It is skippable. That is nice. Let's see. We came in this side. Did we not? No, that was the caved in side. He was in. There's nothing over here to collect. Nothing but a bunch of mushrooms over here. Alright. So up we go. Whoa, look at that. Did you see that? Magic hands. Magical hands. Let's see. We came that way. There must be a new path. This way? Nope. I guess there was just multiple exits and entrances. Yeah, there was three places in the city, so you wouldn't have ever been stuck, and then one exit.
nuts. He lives.
Found an Ekimara hibernating underground. It was old. Must have been asleep for centuries.
An Ekimara?
Vampire. Won't trouble you again.
You cut off its head, drive a stake through its heart.
Did what I had to. Don't go down into those tunnels anymore. Ekimara aren't known to be loners.
We didn't hire you. Still, seems you deserve a...
You bet I do. Pay up. Farewell.
Interesting. 25 experience points for that quest. 210 crowns from a job I wasn't even hired to do. Let's see, report back to the Nilfgaardian Patrol Commander. So I can go get double the pay. Be real sneaky about it. That's good business when you can get paid twice to do the
Ask a bear to
work
dance.
once.
So you're that white one.
Which one here?
What brings you here?
Hear about the contract.
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost. Somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windammer. We must know why.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village byways. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills.
Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster.
Been to byways. A vampire was terrorizing the village.
This is why they did not return.
Ekimari are tough, even for a group of soldiers.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes. Your reward, well deserved.
Is it true? Northern women claim once every 3 moons.
300 experience points for that.
It was the wild hunt.
200.
Ice didn't leave a soul alive.
It really does.
Dumb oaf.
It really does feel like
I asked her, how do I get my lush to lose his head? Ow! She did.
not negotiating gets you a lot more points. So, was that too difficult for us? I don't think it really was. So let's go to the next contract here and work on that one.
Says it'll quench his thirst.
Where is it? Doors slamming shut. Isolated hut. Travel to the haunted mansion. Yay, we're going to the haunted mansion. The protagonist in video game easily qualifies as the most thrill-seeking, dangerous living person alive. They seem to have zero interest in getting away from danger.
Greetings.
Show me your ways.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Just take a moment to see if we can sell some stuff to this guy. 2, 3, gives him some gold, and then sell that. Sell that. 16, 23, 54. This one's just level 26. I need one more experience. So kill one thing and then I'll be able to use that. Rotten flesh. I don't know why I keep the rotten flesh. I can sell 6 of them at least. Probably same is true for skulls. Pig hides, goat hides, wolf hides, bear hides, sheepskin. Fishing rod. Alright, that's enough selling for now.
So this is the haunted house.
Investigate this haunted house using your witcher's senses. So go inside it, right? Interesting roof.
Whole building shaking, but a specter would have attacked me already. Inhabitant clearly left in a hurry.
This is strange. Mark all of these as seen. Mark all of these as seen. Mark all of those as seen. So we can... If I didn't do that every now and then, we would have hundreds and hundreds of things we'd picked up. Who paints a picture like this? Somebody posed for hours? That book, again. I'm getting more and more copies of the same book. There's like a plant growing through the wall. So we haven't read this one before. Radavid the Stern, the conjunction of the spheres, polymorphy. Probably all of that stuff has something to do with this quest. But let's also, while we're at it, because I suspect we will end up using this, let's equip the lantern. I definitely don't need the horn. Where is the lantern? It's over here. Interesting. Werewolf meat. Doesn't stack. Several keys.
Scattered salt. Probably to drive ghosts away. Pointless superstition. Air flowing through this crack. There's something in there.
didn't quite make it obvious that was what you were supposed to do. That's definitely not how the game has been teaching us to use that area. That it's like some
No
kind
one's
of
been here in a while.
magical thing. Wouldn't it be funny if Philippa Ironheart showed up right now just out in the middle of nothing? It's probably gonna be a
Not
lush.
any ordinary plant. Must be magic. Looks like a journal.
Read the diary. Dealing with the beings of nature, it must be equipped with the brain, free will. It's some kind of elemental. So let's find some elemental oil while we're here.
An earth elemental. Pretty powerful too. Gotta go deeper. Need to open the passage somehow.
So let's see, what can we do? We have Rend as a strong attack, which is already equipped. We have. Did we want some more? Crippling strikes. Best attacks now apply a bleeding effect. Reduces enemy damage by 5%. Thunder armor. There we go. I think that'll work nicely. Nothing here of value and nothing here. Alright. 25 experience points. Quest updated, door slamming shun. Therazine. Therazine uses the Demeter bombs and Elementa oils. Find a way down.
Something clicked.
Alright, I got the door open. How do you swan get up? There. This guy's gonna be powerful. At least they're making him out to be really powerful. I might be overpowered already though. Let's see, equip. There. Let's take this thing on.
Almost managed to break its magic bonds. A few days more and it would have wreaked havoc all around. Ceiling would have caved in if not for this support.
Okay, so this one's an ard. He's not too bad. He's not hitting me. He's missing me. I'm gonna do this without even taking a single hit. See, this doesn't make any sense. What could I have done? Could I have really just taken the ceiling down? On him, like, this is another support. Is that what we're doing? We're breaking this place. I think it's probably too late for that. There's no more supports. No more. So that had nothing to do with ghosts. Where's the fast travel spot? Here it is. Let's go collect our gold. It's over here.
You should not have come to the city.
I guess what we'll do is we'll keep on trying. I don't see a real reason not to keep on trying these other quests.
Let's drink for it's nearly night.
Where is he? Which building is he in? Where's the door to that building?
Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
That is the worst.
Fucking yours.
Having them scream at you, hey you, yes you. Oh, it's the guy upstairs. Of course, he may have been screaming at me because I had a sword out.
Back again, Rivian Trap.
Yes?
House shouldn't give you any more trouble. A little renovation and it should be fit for you to move into.
Truly? Why, the estate's price just spiked sharply. What precisely was the problem?
Earth elemental trapped in the cellar. It was just trying to get out. Almost demolished the house in the effort.
Far more interesting than a ghost, that's certain. The cellar you mentioned, is it in a state to be furnished?
Hard to say.
Oh, we shall see. Your bounty. There you are. And farewell.
I've worked up quite a lot of time.
Contract complete. 300 experience. Nice. 310 crowns. Which might as well be 0 crowns. I mean, slightly appreciated. Still picking up these things even though they're pointless. So, next quest, we have level 29, which doesn't make sense to do that quite yet. We'll work our way up these things with our levels. So Lord of the Wood is level 25, we're level 26, that kind of makes sense.
Looks like rain.
These little Witcher contracts aren't really taking that long. In we go. Let's find the right guy. Rich townsman. Oh, this one.
Welcome, traveller. Drink with me, you cocksucker. Fucking knock back a few so's my mates the race peaceful. Something ploughed them up good, but I don't know what it was. Don't know who or what to cuss.
Talked to one Breen Hotch. Told me all about your comrade's death.
No blicker. We tried to explain some horror was prowling the forest. He refused to believe it.
He's hired me. Wants me to find the beast that attacked you and your friends.
Is that so? Well, I take back what I said. Good man, Breen. Though I have.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
We were making our way out of the forest, loaded with wood like pack horses. All of a sudden we heard a bloody howl, like a wolf's. Pack leaders. We legged it, but then the cartwheel was stuck. Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran. Come back to the woods. Bloody ploughing massacre. Couldn't tell me mates apart.
Thanks. Really helpful, that.
Kill the bugger, will you?
Find the woodcutter's hut. Is this really far away? Oh yeah, it is. Let's turn around. Fast travel. Fast travel is our friend. This fast travel's in a weird position, it's hard to see. Now see, if I went to the docks here, I don't think I could get over the wall to it. So I will instead go this way and run. This way. And it will be an interesting question if we've even ever been in this area. It really gets back to the whole there's too much forest. When you can have a game that I've played for over 125 hours now, And there's still tons of places I'm sure I have not been. Tons of things, maybe not tons of things that I haven't done, because we are getting to the point where we are working through the last of the quests that we have unlocked right now. We may get
Logger's hut.
more.
Need to find the spot where they died.
I think we were in this area before. Let's see. Find the spot where they died. Well, I see this.
Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road, probably towards their clearing.
Use your Witcher senses to follow the tracks where the monster attacked. Run. Alright. So, more this way. More this way. Investigate the side of the attack.
There was a fight here. Two dwarves and something big. There was a fight here. Two dwarves and something big.
Let's see.
Wounded dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily. Clawed the rock. Must have been angry and strong. The dwarf went this way.
Creature went that way, dwarf went this way. Let's go find the dwarf.
Roots pinned this one to the ground, so hard he suffocated.
That's a lesson, I believe. So
Deep wound on his back. Bled to death. Everything says Leshen, a young one. Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem. Crows serve Leshens. Should find some near the totem.
So the crows serve Leshen. I thought their totems just were keeping them trapped.
Leshen's birds. False trail.
So run to the sound. This whole sound aspect of the game you don't really use it enough for it to be in the game.
Ordinary ravens looks like. No sign of a totem.
You think it's randomly placing the totem as I get close to the third one?
Lo
Probably.
and behold, a Leshen's totem. Now, to destroy it. Want to piss it off, make it leave its lair.
Wow, that was cool. That was a cool effect. It walked behind one tree in the background and then disappeared and was right. Ooh, this guy is named and everything and sword is damaged. But he's hardly doing any real giving me any trouble. This he fought stronger Leshens. Level 22 wolves. One hit. Kills those guys. Of course, if he has marked anybody, he'll just come back, won't he? Isn't that how it works? So we're just having to assume that he didn't mark anyone. Let's see. Do we have a master repair kit? 10% chance to dismember for the Earth Elemental Trophy. Master. No, I don't have any. Repair kits for our weapons. Oh well. We will continue down the path even though we should probably spend a moment to go repair our equipment. We have one more Witcher contract, maybe a Witcher contract and a treasure hunt, and then we will be done. So let's see. We want to finish this one first, which is over here.
Welcome, Master
Oh,
Witcher.
so I could have talked to him and then talked to the guy on the other
killed
side of the
Leshen
bar
and
at the
attacked
same
the
time.
lumberjacks.
Oh, that's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work. But can I be certain no other lesson will show?
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes, yes. Well, your due reward. I'm not the kind not to pay for a job well done.
Farewell.
Long live Radovid!
So it's my own personal opinion, but you should probably never brag about, like, the fact that you're paying for a service, or paying well for a service, even if you are, because you're really inviting some comment or some comparison that might not actually be as favorable, and it's kinda slimy, just in general. So, I've heard that people who work in the food industry, if you mention the tip at all, they take that immediately to mean they're gonna either not get a tip or get a really poor one. Even if you tell them something like, you're gonna get a tip, a good tip, don't worry. That usually, at least in people's experience that I've heard that tell these stories, as if that means you're actually not gonna get a good tip. So, if you want good service, don't ever mention it to. Let's talk to this one.
Oh, will you buy a round for a victim of the beast?
Tell me about the monster. How you were attacked.
I'd need another bottle to get through it.
I think you'll tell me everything I need to know. Bottle or no bottle.
Yes, I will. I was leaving the inn that night. Might have had a drink or 5. I'm sure I wasn't hallucinating. Something down an alley called my name. It was dark. Couldn't see what it was, but it wasn't no human. Of that I'm certain.
What makes you so sure?
I just know. This thing grabbed the hem of my skirt, but I broke free and ran.
That it? You didn't see much.
Don't believe me either, do you? Fuck you! Fuck you all!
She has a really good face model. The freckles, the possible zits or blemishes of other kind.
Dangerous guilt you wear.
Talk to the medic. Let's go talk to the medic too. Some of the face models really good in this game. Some of the face models not as much work done on them. In general, I'd say they probably spent too much time on individual face models and not enough time on making more of them, so the merchants and the unimportant secondary characters don't all look the same.
You the medic? I'd like to see the monster's victims.
Oh, yes. I've not had them burned yet. Must get to that.
You done autopsies yet? Intend to?
Why would I? Beggars and vagrants. Every last one stinking of cheap wine.
Mind if I have a look?
In point of fact, I'd prefer you didn't sniff around.
Gonna make me come back with a written order?
Good grief. Pushy, aren't we? Here, the key to the morgue. Look all you want.
This is their morgue.
He was drunk. Someone dragged him over the cobblestones. Fang marks on his neck. Vampire sucked his blood. Vampire bites and the strong stench of alcohol. Just like the other one.
This is definitely a vampire thing. At least it looks like it.
Stitch red to red?
Is it an alcoholic vampire? He drinks only drunk people? We have seen a lot of vampires, but since there are higher vampires and lower vampires and they're different, not having too much of a problem with the fact that this is probably the 6th or 7th vampire we've seen.
The bracelet, pretty worn. Silver under the gilding, too big for a woman's wrist. Attacker lost it most likely. Fondness for jewelry, wounds on the victims' bodies. Everything suggests a catachan, except this vampire likes the blood of drunkards. That's the way to lure it out.
Catachan. So, a new level of vampire too. And we're gonna lure it out by getting drunk. This is the only time in which it is a good thing to get drunk, is when you're fighting catachans.
Oh, I remember you. What'll it be?
Want to get drunk off my ass, and it's gotta be on cheap wine.
Trouble with the lass? Or did your enterprise go under?
Neither, just part of the job.
I'll need you to pay in advance.
Sure.
Or, and keep it coming.
Few hours later.
Once was a maid from Vic of Varro. Tight at night she'd be loose come morrow. Early in the morning. Another maid from Vic of Varro. Plowed with pleasure, drank with sorrow, till early in the morning.
He can sing.
Catachan didn't hear it. I'll try another verse.
Everyone to me! To me!
Our third maid was not to pan. Gave it up to any man standing, early in the
What's the meaning of this? Such rudeness and vulgarity, young people these days.
All right, all right. Sheesh.
Just walking around town drunk. Usually the drunk effect wears off, but would have worn off by now.
Come out and fight, bitch.
I shall drink your blood.
Come on, cut the shit.
Here I am.
Where's that damned catachan?
Try to get down with your
I
witches.
can hear it.
Oh, guess that's not gonna make me fight him drunk.
I can hear it.
Here we go. I thought it was just gonna have me fight the whole thing while I was drunk.
It's going to the hut by the river.
It's in the hut by the river. Locked key is required. Get inside the building. Well, gee, how do I get inside the building if it's... Ah, this is how. Down we go. Fondness for gold. Collect your reward now from the officer. When did I even start this quest? They really should lock out even starting quests until you're within a certain level. The whole getting a quest and then 40 hours later finishing the quest because that's the level I needed to be at doesn't make sense. I mean, I've forgotten what this guy completely said at the beginning of this quest. I have no idea. I don't remember talking to him at all.
Killed the monster that was murdering folk. Turns out a catacan was prowling the city.
You speak true. But what on earth's a catacan?
A higher vampire. Particularly interesting case, this one.
How the hell could a foul beast be interesting?
This one liked alcohol. Had a hugely inflated ego, too.
What matters is you snuffed it out. Due some praise for that, Witcher.
So long.
300 experience points. 303 crowns. Quest completed. Can't talk to him anymore. So let's go here and
Watch your step.
we have one more thing. One more quest that I think we can do. Master Armors is going to be done. Let's see. Later. We're still working on Witcher contracts and those. These are all Skellige things, which, okay, those are too high. We just came from Skellige, they're too high. And then this one is level 29. If it's level 29, it's because there's something protecting it. This is level 26. So we can do that one. And then we will start secondary quests. Wait, where? Oh, that's in Skellige, never mind. Okay, so that does put us at the end. Fist of Fury is the next thing we need to do. Of Swords and Dumplings. Fist of Fury. Let's see. Time to do throw some punches. Do some boxing. Well, actually, we'll wait till next episode. We've been going long enough now. That'll be it for this episode. We are making progress towards finishing all the quests. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can do that by clicking on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.